Lana Del Rey is under fire after she posted an open letter to Instagram, where she directly called out other female artists like Doja Cat. She also called out the criticism she's received in the past for her music, but in doing so, she brought down essentially her competition. I'm gonna let you know how the internet responded here for you on IO. What's gravy, y'all? This is InformOverload. I'm Charlotte, and on this channel, we tell you about trending topics. Subscribe for spicy news updates and top 10 lists, and follow us on social media if you don't already. Okay, so let's start off with a bit of backstory about Lana Del Rey's music. Her 2012 album, Born to Die, was harshly criticized by critics. Industry critics from publications like Rolling Stone and Pitchfork. But it should be noted that neither of those publications ever criticized Lana Del Rey's music for, quote, glamorizing abuse. The piece from Rolling Stone, for example, criticized her singing, and they basically called it bad. Her 2019 album, Norman Rockwell, however, was extremely critically acclaimed. It was nominated for Album of the Year at the 2020 Grammy Awards. And because of it, Lana Del Rey was hailed as one of the most influential artists of the decade. Enter the open letter that Lana Del Rey posted to Instagram this week, where she basically said that she was being unfairly criticized for, quote, glamorizing abuse. Now that Doja Cat, Ariana Grande, Camila Cabello, Cardi B, Kalani, and Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce have had #1s with songs about being sexy, wearing no clothes, cheating, etc., can I please go back to singing about being embodied, feeling beautiful by being in love, even if the relationship is not perfect, or dancing for money, or whatever I want, without being crucified, or saying that I'm glamorizing abuse. She went on, I'm fed up with female writers and alt singers saying that I glamorize abuse, when in reality I'm just a glamorous person singing about the realities of what we are all now seeing are very prevalent emotionally abusive relationships all over the world. It's a pretty long letter. I won't share all of it because honestly we'll be here all day. In the letter, Lana clarifies that she's a feminist. Well, she says she's not a feminist, adding, there has to be a place in feminism for women who look and act like me, the kind of women who get their own stories and voices taken away from them by stronger women or by men who hate women. Here was how people responded to Lana Del Rey's letter on Twitter. Boy, that'll show the critics, and Lana Del Rey was never criticized again. I haven't listened to a lot of Lana Del Rey, but like, didn't her last album get some major praise? Like, all the critics loved it? If you want to be a pop success, stop making bangers and not music to wispily look off into the distance to. What's blowing my mind is that Lana Del Rey is very successful, very accomplished. Her debut sold more records than names mentioned combined. What is she talking about? So why did Lana Del Rey have to drag other women down in order to get her point across? That one definitely makes a fair point. They all do. But this whole thing about tearing down other female artists and calling them out by name, I don't know, I feel like it was in kind of poor taste. Her point could have been made without that. Just seemed like she sounded kind of bitter that all these women were really successful. And she also basically slut-shamed them for making music that people enjoy listening to. There's a time and a place for Lana Del Rey's music, and then there's a time and a place for Doja Cat's music. The two genres aren't even comparable. It just sounds to me like she doesn't think these trailblazing women deserve the success that they have because they make provocative music circled around female empowerment. And a lot of the women that she directly called out were women of color as well, who had to go through a lot to get to where they are. They deserve all the success that they have and then some. I will also point out that all of the artists that she mentioned received hate in one form or another. They're not immune to criticism, and neither is Lana Del Rey. The difference is they own it and they don't complain about it. Well, they do, but I mean, they don't bring down other women in the process. I'm genuinely curious to know who she was directing this open letter to. Who was the person that's degrading her music and saying that she's glamorizing abuse? Because I haven't seen any reviews like that. Let me know if you've seen it down in the comments. Here were some more thoughts from Twitter. Beyonce was threatened to get lynched because she dared to sing about police brutality. Ariana got death threats for the death of her boyfriend that she had no control over. Kalani got death and threats for a breakup song. All the women Lana mentioned have been through hell. Lana blatantly ignoring the criticism Beyonce, Nicki, and other black women have received and continue to for being confident in their sexuality doesn't sit right with me. Commercial success hasn't made them exempt from misogynistic attacks masked as constructive criticism. What's killing me is Lana thinking that she's gotten more harsh of a critique than Nicki Minaj or Beyonce throughout their careers. This singer Jessie Wilson also left this comment on Lana Del Rey's post. Lana, I love your music, but black women have been singing about sex, abuse, being submissive and aggressive in relationships for decades. Know the history. Millie Jackson, Betty Wright, Betty Davis, Mary J. Blige. So many. You were far from the first to write and sing from these places. This post sounds very much like a privileged white girl who is made because she feels like she hasn't had the freedom to be herself and say what she wants. No one is stopping you, so stop the damsel in distress routine. Lana has responded to the backlash in 2 comments on her original post. Bro, this is sad to make it about a woman of color issue when I'm talking about my favorite singers. I could have literally said anything, but I picked my favorite people. And this is the problem with society today. Not everything is about whatever you want it to be. It's exactly the point of my post. There are certain women that culture doesn't want to have a voice. It may not have to do with race. I don't know what it has to do with. I don't care anymore, but don't ever, 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 bro, call me racist, because that is bullshit. And my last and final note on everything, when I said people who look like me, I meant the people who don't look strong or necessarily smart or like they're in control, etc. It's about advocating for a more delicate personality, not for white women. Thanks for the Karen comments though, very helpful. While I'm not sure she was alluding to racism in her post by saying people who look like me or women who look like me, what Lana is saying, the whole like, oh well, we're friends, like they're my favorite artists. Yeah, I don't think that any of these women took her post that way. I think that they were probably offended by it. I would like to point out that none of the women that Lana Del Rey mentioned in this post showed support for this statement at all. None of them liked the post, none of them commented, and none of them have spoken publicly about it at this time. Tell me what you think about Lana Del Rey's post down below in the comments. For now, I'm gonna wrap this one up with some comment features. These are for my video, The Problem with Say So by Doja Cat. Galaxy said, the next Cardi, nope, she's the next Doja Cat. I should honestly clarify what I meant by Doja Cat being the next Cardi B. I meant in terms of popularity. Cardi B is extremely popular, say what you want about her music, but she's a very, very famous rapper or musician or whatever you want to call her. Cardi's more of like, I feel like a personality, but Doja Cat has it all. She's got the personality and she's got the talent. I also think that Doja Cat has a lot to offer as an artist. I always respect a vocalist who can both sing and rap. Majesty Phenom said, yikes, one of the most talented people in the music industry. Poor girl, mainstream is her life. No. Thanks for labeling me basic though. If anybody's interested, I listen to a combination of down-tempo electronic music, obscure dubstep that you've probably never heard of, and like 1950s jazz artists that you've also probably never heard of. As a musician myself and a singer, I do believe that Doja Cat is one of the most talented people in the music industry. And like, I'm a snob about it as well, so. Anyways, guys, that is my 2 cents. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Share your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe if you want more of our videos. I'll see you guys next time.